Join me as I dive deep into whether Tlry stock is about to explode. I'm putting my money on the line to find out. Tlry stock, also known as Tilray, is a major player in the cannabis market, and its performance is closely watched by investors. The company's been making waves with its innovative products and strategic partnerships. But what's really driving interest right now is the potential for growth in the cannabis industry as a whole. As more countries and states legalize cannabis, companies like Tlry are poised to capitalize on this trend. Tlry faces stiff competition from other cannabis companies, which is a significant challenge. With so many players in the market, it's tough to stand out. Regulatory hurdles are another major issue. The rules around cannabis are still evolving and can be tough to navigate. Tlry has also reported some financial struggles, which can be a concern for investors. The company's been working to improve its bottom line, but it's an uphill battle. The financial performance of Tlry has been a mixed bag. While the company has shown some promising growth, it's also struggled with profitability. This is a concern for investors who are looking for a strong return on their investment. The regulatory environment is another challenge. It's hard to predict what changes might come down the line. Tlry has to stay ahead of the curve to succeed. Market competition is also a challenge. The cannabis industry is getting more crowded by the day. The cannabis industry is highly competitive, and Tlry needs to stay on top of its game to succeed. Recent news and earnings reports have shown some positive signs, but it's hard to predict what the future holds. The company's been investing heavily in its operations and products, which could pay off in the long run. But investors are getting a little nervous. Recent earnings reports have shown that Tlry is making progress, but it's not out of the woods yet. The company's revenue has been growing, but its losses have been a concern. Market trends are also worth watching. The cannabis industry is evolving rapidly. Some experts predict that Tlry could see significant growth in the coming months. The company's partnerships and product offerings are also worth keeping an eye on. Tlry has made some significant partnerships that could drive growth. Its products are also gaining traction with consumers. If the company can keep executing, it could see some explosive growth. But there are risks, of course. The cannabis industry is still highly regulated, and changes in the law could impact Tlry's business. So what does the future hold for Tlry stock? I've been analyzing the trends in the numbers, and I think Tlry has some potential for explosive growth. The company's got a strong brand and a solid strategy. If it can execute on its plans, I think we could see some significant gains. I'm not saying it's a sure thing, but I think Tlry is definitely worth keeping an eye on. In terms of catalysts, I think regulatory changes could be a big one. If we see more countries or states legalizing cannabis, that could be a huge boost for Tlry. The company's also been investing in its operations, which could pay off in the long run. I'm excited to see how it all plays out. Let's recap. Tlry stock has some potential for explosive growth, but it's not without its challenges. The company's facing stiff competition and regulatory hurdles, but it's also got some promising trends and catalysts on its side. What do you think about Tlry's future? Do you think it's going to explode, or is it going to struggle? Let me know in the comments. If you're interested in more stock analysis and insights, be sure to check out my other videos.